one of the things that Dr. King said was that we need to get the schools integrated. Part of the reason was if you can get the children at a young age going to school together, then at an earlier age they will see that people are just people. And then that makes it a lot easier as they get older. Daddy said before, he thought, well, I have a son that's about to start first grade, and Dad felt like, if I'm going to be pushing for school integration and so forth, why not my own son? My father was a physician. He passed away almost 2 years ago, but he was able to participate extensively in the civil rights movement because he was a physician and had his own practice. There was no one really to put a lot of pressure on him. And what I mean by that, for example, in early 1963, when we started the lawsuit to integrate the schools, there were 27 black families that said they wanted to participate. But back in the early 60s in Alabama, if you were black, you almost certainly worked for someone who was white. And a lot of those people didn't see what we were trying to do as fighting for our freedoms. They saw us as troublemakers. By the time we integrated, we were down to 4 families, from 27 down to 4 because of threats and intimidation. My parents protected me from a lot of the potential ugliness. For example, as the day approached for school to start, we were getting phone calls, death threats to the house. He was just a brave person, but I think it was his determination that he was going to make things better than they had been for himself. He said that, back then people used to spit on me and throw things at me and call me names and stuff. He said, now they name schools after me, So I think mostly that just says that society has made some progress, because there was a time when being racist was beyond accepted. It was almost expected, certainly allowed.